Hello friends, welcome back to Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G, and look how incredible this superior Spider-Man looks. It looks absolutely outstanding, and I would say definitely this Marvel Legend is a 9 out of 10. You're gonna want to see why, and it has to do with all the accessories, the posability, everything. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started. But before we get started, if you're not already subscribed to our channel, please hit the subscribe button below. Hit the notification bell next to so you're notified every time we have a new video come out. Talk to us in the comments, love choosing me, let us know what you think of this incredible new superior Spider-Man Marvel Legend action figure. Give us a big thumbs up and share with us this video with anybody who they enjoy, and talk to us in the comments below. Wow, look at this. Wow, look at this. And an extra wonderful shout out to our friend Sterling for always checking out our videos and being so outstanding. So we'll go ahead and get started, and forgive me, since it is still today, it's almost midnight, but special happy birthday to our friend Ethan. So let's go ahead and get started, guys, right now.
Folks, this video was brought to you by Vince.
Stay tuned.
What is up, Vince and Gigi?
Vince and Gigi, Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
So tight.
Vince and Gigi from Super Channel G.
Channel G.
Vince and Gigi on Super Channel G.
How you doing there, Gigi?
So nice to meet you, Gigi.
Vince and Gigi on Super Channel G.
I will see you on the TV.
Super Channel G.
God, is this great?
Joy.
All right, friends, well, welcome back to Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G, and look how incredible this brand new Marvel Legends Superior Spider-Man looks. This packaging looks outstanding. I love the fact that there's definitely at least 3 sets of hands, and love this web crawling one, this one where it's like shooting web, and looks absolutely outstanding. Can't wait to get it open. Again, I'm so excited that these Marvel Legends are coming back with this custom package with the plastic that we can put it in the window box, and I can be certain that the figure's in there. So anyway, let's get it open. Look how we have 2 different head sculpts, well, different paint really, and we have this so we can put those on, so I can't wait. Let's go ahead and get it open. There is no write-up back here, but you know what, let's go ahead and open it anyway. Let's see, from the top or from the bottom. Let's go ahead and just do the top then. There we are, a single piece of tape, and we'll give a shout out to my boy Sterling, because you are absolutely amazing, my friend, and this will be the second time you give a shout out, but I appreciate you always with the kind words. So this goes out to you. Check this out. Doesn't that look outstanding? Wow. So let me straighten my camera here. Give me a second. All right, cool. So, wow, let's go ahead and get this action figure on out of here. And wow, we even have to where we can pose the toe. Put this in there. Let's get this alternative head out, and let's get these little bad boys out of here. So let's get closer and let's check this out. This Spider-Man looks great. Look at the reflection that they painted to have in the eyes. Now, that does look a little rushed because it looks like just a bunch of dots. Because if you'll notice, this paint looks nice and smooth, but this one's super like noisy. But nonetheless, here's the other head. It is not the same. Look at the eyes, and even the webbing's a little different. But it looks like it is very similar as far as perhaps the actual sculpt. Okay, so let's see how far back this head goes. Wow, it goes back a decent amount, so I can appreciate that. What about forward? It goes forward a decent amount as well. Doesn't really shift and pivot side to side, but it can turn pretty well. So a little disappointing we can't move it too much that way. As far as the arms, we can definitely bring them up beyond a 90-degree angle, so I appreciate that. We do have this extra little chest joint right here, this butterfly, so I appreciate that. The arms kind of click when they go around, like well, they don't click, but they definitely have a couple places where they stop. Got like speed bumps. Look. Okay, and let's see, the arms turn at the top of the bicep, but since it's got big triceps, look at that, it won't turn being close to the body. You'd have to put it out a little bit. I love this, the way they did the spider symbol here. Love the way this comes back. And we definitely have an ab crunch. Wow, and it's a pretty rowdy one too. We turn at the waist. And right here, we do have double joints on the elbows. So that's outstanding. Ooh, this one's a little stiff for me. There we go. We can pivot and turn the hands, at least these fists. We can see if it's the same with the other hands. Look at that. So that's great. The legs come. Oop, let's keep that straight. See if we can get the legs straight up to where we can have 90-degree angle sitting. Looks like not. I'm getting a little bit of pushback from the legs, so they don't come very high up. Look, which is disappointing. Oh, there we go. It had to click, but you have to bring them out a little bit also. So I'm going higher than, there we go. It like clicked. That's weird. Okay, turns at the really high part of the thigh, almost at the hip. We have double joints for the legs. Look at that. We have right here where it's the top of the shin. I'm not a fan of that. You already know that. And right here we have the extra little toe joint. We have pretty good ankles right here. Look at that. And I would like the ankle to pivot and not the shin. So I might end up just gluing that shin as always. But well, as I always say, I don't always do it. There we go. So point and flex works pretty good. And there's a little hole so we can put them in an action figure stand. Okay, so this looks pretty great. Look at this. So that's pretty outstanding. And well, we have these two for his back. One of them is open so that it would be for so we can have those for the spider in the back. And this one is closed because it's always going to be there regardless. Look at that. Oops. Let me go ahead and bring this higher up. And let me get us situated here. So that looks cool. But let's show it to be like open. All you gotta do is pop that off. Put this back here. And there we go. We can definitely put these right here. Spider legs. So it looks like they're exactly the same. So let's go ahead and, oh, there's tape. Let's go ahead and pop these out. Oh my God, it just pops right back. Okay, so we'll put one here. Twist and push, but make sure that you support this joint right here, because you don't want it to just randomly bend and do something weird and crazy. So okay, here we go again. All right, look at that. So I'm like, uh-oh, did I put it backwards? I certainly hope not. Let me take a look at this. And I may have. So let me turn this around. First, let me start bending these. Forgive me, at the joint. Oop. Oh no, I'm gonna end up breaking this. So, what you want to do is you want to apply pressure into that joint part and then move it. There we go. See? Because if you don't, it'll start to come out and it'll crack right off. And then if I have it backwards, that's fine, because I can just spin it and every time you turn it, you want to apply a pressure in. But yes, the last thing you want is for this bad boy to crack off. There we go. Okay, so you are welcome to correct me if it looks like I'm doing this wrong. Because what I'm trying to do is make it look like that, where it goes out and up. So if it goes out and up, then it would be like this. But then, let's see. But then that would mean this last one would need to be turned and in like this. Would you agree? So if I got it wrong, feel free to call it out and let me know. Sterling, you'll let me know. And here we are. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead and spin these out like this. And you can tell me what your thoughts are. I'll put them out like this. And then we can arrange them. And spin this. And there we go. And always apply pressure in to the joint and not just bend. You don't want to just bend. So there we go. Out, out, and if somebody's cringing out there because I did it wrong, well, feel free to let me know so we can turn these joints, because you can still turn them, pivot them. Watch. See. Okay. And let's go ahead and bring this down like this. I wonder how difficult it'll be to have them stand with these, or are we gonna leverage them to be able to get them to stand? So let's do this. And we might want to change the hands. So let's see. I'm going to use these spider legs perhaps to try and get them to stand a little better. Let's see. There we are. Okay. But, man, keep doing this, but these are not helping him stand. So, let's see. How about this? Let's turn that. Is this helping or hurting? Because that looks pretty cool. I'm sorry it took way too long. Let's move this aside. Let's move these aside. It actually looks pretty cool. Look at that. Move this over here. And would you rather us switch the heads and also switch the hands? Man, I keep getting my fingers in front of the camera. Sorry about that. Look at that. Might want to bring that one down. This looks cool. Go ahead and set this up a little differently. Give me a second. Okay, so this is a slightly better pose, but only because we can get that in there, which looks cool. We're gonna keep this pose and switch out some of the hands. And I'm like, well, let me show you what it is to take the head off. Sorry. So, twist and pull, but hold it good here. There we go. And then we're gonna twist, but apply pressure and hold it well here. Usually it snaps. It didn't snap that time. This head's pretty cool. Okay. There we are. And let me go ahead and switch the hands. Well, that looks probably even better than the other one. Look. Cool. You know, and what am I saying? Messing up again. You probably want to see what it's like to replace the hands. So, do we want these? Wow, they look cool. Look at that. Red on the inside. That's cool. So, let's go ahead and use these. Go ahead and pop these out. And we got to do the same thing here. Hold here. Twist and pull. And, well, that came off. We'll set that aside anyway. And we'll twist and push. Be careful with the fingers. There we go. This will then turn and move back and forth. And we'll do the same here. There we are. So that's cool. Look at that. And we can look at these little claw hands too. So let's see what that looks like with a claw hand here. That's pretty cool. Looks even cooler than I thought it might. All right. So that does look cool. We could mix and match. We could have him like shooting the web like this. Or we could turn this into a fist instead. But I would say that looks pretty cool. Let's see. Oof. Those are pointing fingers. As far as if we had this. Yeah, I guess we could do that and then have him like holding the webs there. But nonetheless, I think it might be more fun to maybe have this little claw hand action going. So, back to this. Put this back on. And let's see how that looks. There we go. Definitely dig that. So guys, I want to thank you for hanging out with us here today. And if I had to rate this Marvel Legend, I would absolutely say this guy gets a 9 out of 10 for how he looks. And I love that he's got all this mobility. Now, it'd be better if the legs moved at the hips a little bit better, but everywhere else it's got great joints. The head moves back just far enough, and so let me say, this is a great looking action fig. So I want to thank you guys for hanging out with us here today. And you know what? I'll go ahead and try to make a couple more poses and add them before I finish editing this video. Well, I guess this is pretty good. We got this going on with our action hero stand. The legs coming out like that, and those from here. So we got this suspended in the air. That looks pretty outstanding. Look at that. So added that one as well. Not bad. Alright, well, one more. Look how cool that looks. Pretty outstanding. Okay, cool. Okay, well, I thought it was over, at least this video, and then I realized something, because I couldn't get the legs to line up. So I'm sure this has already been part of a figure before, but I guess I never noticed it, or it's new, so forgive me. But either way, so right here, the hip joints, when I was having problems getting them lined up, it appears that there's an extra little joint in here so that it goes up and down. You see that? And it also goes up and down here. So look at this. That is new. At least, not something I remember or didn't notice. So the legs can go out like this and up like this. I was wondering why, when I guess they were down like this, I couldn't get the legs to line up to go straight, because it looked a little odd like that. And I was like, why can't I get this to line up? And I didn't want to break it because I was afraid it's coming out. But I guess hip flexor, you can push that up and then have the legs going like that. But I'm like, what good does that do us? But I guess theoretically we could pull the legs further out that way, but nonetheless, that's something that you definitely need to be aware of. So all I wanted to do was have him with a stronger pose, where he's just more of an imposing figure like that. And well, it was worth it because we learned that, and I'm sure my friend Sterling already knew that before we even started this vid. So let's get this set up. Let's see if we can get him to stand up straight without the action hero stand. And I was just like, let's just have him walking, but anyway. There we go. Let me go ahead and get him set up. So, give me a second. Okay, well here we go. Oop, I zoomed in way too much. And something simple, just a strong pose. Look at that. I guess I could have moved that back leg a little bit more, but that looks outstanding. Look at that strong pose. Wow, that looks great. Okay. Thanks again, guys, for hanging out with us. Peace. So again, thank you for hanging out with us here today. Thank you again to Sterling, and we'll be seeing you soon. Let me know who you'd like to see next in the comments. We'll be seeing you soon. Thanks for watching Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G. Peace.